Hello, we're CJ Gaming.
And we'll be telling you what we hate and what we love about Black Ops.
Now, number one for me is the lag, because connection plays such a big part in this game, and I don't have a very good connection, so this makes a big difference to my gameplay, to be honest.
So if you shoot at them and they're running, it'll just go behind them. And this is ridiculous. And Treyarch really, or whoever does it, I don't know. Whoever does it, they need to sort it out, okay?
Because there wasn't that much of a problem in Modern Warfare 2.
No, of course not. So if you're listening, you smelly people, which I doubt you are, I mean you, then you need to sort this out, okay?
Yeah. This isn't so much of a problem for you, is it? Because you're you don't have such a bad connection.
Oh no. My connection is pretty good actually, so it's easy for me. But of course for my dear friend Christopher here, you know, it's not so good. And that's a really big problem in Black Ops, which they need to fix. The disadvantages of having a bad connection.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. So what's your main problem with it then?
Well, my main problem is how sniping is nerfed in this game so badly. In Modern Warfare 2, everyone snipes. You run around with a sniper, you own. In this game, you're lucky to get any juicy kills. You just don't.
Yeah. They've made it impossible, really. They've sort of, I can see why they've made them a bit worse in this, because they were a bit out of control in Modern Warfare 2, but they've sort of completely destroyed them. You can't really use them and get more than about 4 kills, really.
Either they're accurate and have no power, or they're powerful and have no accuracy.
Yeah. And the problem with that is, it's still, even the ones which are meant to be really accurate, you can put your crosshairs right over someone, shoot, and it will somehow miss. It's really stupid, really.
Which is such a shame, because, well, it's an art. I believe it's an art, sniping. You've got to be good to snipe. Well, you've got to be extremely good in this game. In Modern Warfare 2, not so much, but
I think they probably need to take it down. Not, you know, it doesn't need to be this standard. It needs to be sort of somewhere in between Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is out of control, and Black Ops is just, there's no point sniping.
Yeah, I completely agree with what you're saying.
Somewhere near our COD 4, though I never really played COD 4 much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, sorry about that. We just had slight technical difficulties.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, sniping. Yes, well, another very bad thing about sniping is, if you snipe someone, you don't get a hit marker. It blows off their head.
If you hit them anyway, it's going to blow off that limb. Whichever limb it hits, it's going to blow that off.
Which is why it is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous to nerf snipers in this way.
Yes, and also, I've completely forgotten what I was saying about.
We also do not second chance people.
That's just first. Another thing about sniping is when your crosshairs completely align on the person, you fire, and it still manages to miss. Please tell me, why does this happen? Snipers are meant to be the most accurate gun you could possibly get. If you're using the Commando, for example, you're probably going to get that kill. But just because you're using the sniper rifle, you're not. Even though it's not accurate. That's just stupid. But
that's where they've got to use the snipers, haven't they? Or is it just me?
But anyway, let's go back to second chance anyway.
Well, second chance. You go on, Chris. I insist.
Yeah. Second chance is another thing I really hate about this, to be honest. It's not, I don't know, it's overpowered, I suppose, because it's not so much when you're in a normal situation, if you come up behind them or something, but if you go, if you come from the front, shoot them down, that's sort of your right to your kill, and then they manage to shoot you because it's basically they've drop shotted you, to be honest, and then some other guy comes along and heals them, and you haven't got any points, you don't get an assist, you don't get anything, and all you get is killed, to be honest.
If you snipe somebody in the face, do you really expect them to still be living, considering the bullets in this field? Well, you probably can't see how big they are, but just imagine what I was saying.
With his big Russian hands.
Well, yes, whatever accent it is. But anyway, yes, it was not.
Yeah. So what I think we should do, which I think would be a good idea to be honest, but I don't know, this is for you to decide. Is what they do is when you go down into second chance, what happens is for the first like 2 seconds when you hit the ground, you're basically concussed. It's like you've been
Very, very
hit by a
fuzzy,
concussive event.
fuzzy, and slow, and slow.
Yeah,
you can't
so
see that
really
much.
aim. Because that problem is what annoys me the most is when you kill someone and then you start to reload, but then they go onto the floor and start shooting at you and kill you. Because when you can't really do anything, especially with my connection, because you can't even knife them.
No, a very, very big problem.
So, Treyarch, if you're listening, do that.
Which I highly doubt.
Probably not, but
Maybe,
never mind.
yes.
Maybe they are. Probably not.
No.
Anyway, what else? Overpowered guns.
Yes, AK-74U
And Fana.
and Fama. Ridiculous. Ridiculously overpowered. I mean, how many shots does it take to kill somebody? A submachine gun is not meant to be that good.
The main problem with...
No, it's fine, I insist. No.
The main problem, what I say with the 74U, is it's got all the good things of a submachine gun, like good hip fire and all that sort of stuff, and it's all got all the good things of an assault rifle. In real life, this gun is actually an assault rifle. It's not a submachine gun.
Big problem, indeed.
What I heard this on another video. What happens is in assault rifles you have a different type of more aim assist because they're harder to use, and you know it's obviously a lot harder to aim with them. You get aim assist, and the submachine guns usually have less than that, but the AK-74U has the same amount as a normal assault rifle.
Really ridiculous.
Yeah. Hello, we're back again from more tech. Actually, no, it was just Jay Ward to show me some soap.
Which is actually incredibly soft. So if any of you out there have rough hands, I would highly recommend this soap. It's called Kendem, by the way, and I think you can get it in quite a lot of stores. It
is amazing.
It really is. Goodbye.
Anyway, this isn't really what this is meant to be about.
Okay. Where were we? Second chance.
Well, no, we did that. We did doing about overpowered guns.
Oh yes. Beg my pardon.
And we're saying about 74U, weren't we? But
yes.
I think people say about the FAMAS being overpowered, but to be honest, I don't mind it that much. To be honest,
it's got a very high fire rate, which is
but it's quite powerful. But
yeah, I don't know. I think it's mainly
I think the 74U
is
much more of a bigger problem. Much more of a bigger problem.
Well, definitely very, very bad indeed. And so I see so many people getting juicy kills with it. It really is ridiculous.
I don't know what it is, to be honest. I don't know why.
I don't know what it is. It's just amazing.
Is he defending himself?
Oh,
like a champion?
you are a champion. You are a pro. Oh god. Anyway.
What else was I saying?
Well, what we love about Black Ops.
Yeah.
Well, where to start really? We're very big fans of the game. Find it well, obviously a lot of interactive things on the map, which is very nice.
On the new maps, yeah. The blowing up of things. And
well, yes. Also on some of the ones like Nuketown, obviously the slicing their heads off.
Yeah.
Which is very amusing. I can just sit there doing it for ages.
And combat training. I love combat training.
Combat training is
Definitely
amazing.
a very good
addition to the game.
Addition.
I very much hope that the next Call of Duty, whatever it may be, will indeed have combat training.
Yep, and I don't know. I prefer the zombies in this to the other one, but I think you prefer the otherwise, don't
Yes,
you?
well, I prefer the COD 5, but I don't know. It's quite hard to say. It's probably because I'm just rubbish at it.
Then again, I never got any of the map packs. I never played on any of the map packs on the old zombies.
Deriz is an amazing
and
map.
what I found on the, because what's the first map on the old one called? That one, because that's the only one I ever played.
Nakdur and Total, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I never really... It's such a small map, you can't really do much.
Yes.
Well, whereas like on...
Yes, where you get pack-a-punches and everything, but which you do get in Deriz as well, which is, of course, incredibly fun when you get to try out all the old guns with lasers, which is pretty interesting, really. And so fun.
But to be honest, I prefer Spec Ops to zombies. I don't know about you, but I prefer them. I like zombies as well, don't get me wrong, but I prefer them. And I can't see what more they could do with zombies, to be honest. Otherwise they could just keep on making Spec Ops levels.
Yes, I completely agree. Spec Ops is so fun when you've got 2 people. I know
videos on it.
we've played so much, and if you haven't seen the videos, it might be worth checking out.
We'll leave them in the description probably, if we remember.
Which we probably won't know that.
Yeah, but take a look, it might be in there. If you're lucky.
If you're incredible.
Yeah, so I'd like to see that in the next, in Modern Warfare 3, I think it's going to be called, is it? I think I've heard it's probably going to be called that.
Yes, I think so. Well, I'm really looking forward to that game because I'm sure it's very good.
That's my sort of number 1 for this year.
Yes,
Definitely getting that.
Well, certainly. The day it comes out, I think that would be a jobby.
Yeah. And...
Well, if my mum's evil, let me, of course, but, you know, what can you do?
I'm sure I'll get home somehow, won't we? Hello again, there's been some more technical...
Wait, actually, it was just our din-dins, you see.
yeah.
Din-dins.
I'm trying to sound professional here.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
Well, another thing we've got to say is that the sniping maps, there's only really 1 or 2, Berlin Wall and Dore, and I'd like to see more. It's going back to our previous point.
And they're not really sniping maps, to be honest.
No. But going back to our previous points, they've nerfed sniping in such a way you can't even, there's no maps for it.
I'd like to see, also another thing about the maps, is they seem much more dull, to be honest, than Modern Warfare 2 maps. If you see Modern Warfare 2 maps like Terminal, oh great, it's coming to the end now.
Oh well.
They're much brighter anyway. We might have to continue this in some later video, but
goodbye
anyway.
then, hope you enjoyed.